What's going on, guys? It's Creed, and we're going to be going Sharks versus Crystron. Crystron has been a very competitive deck lately, so it's going to be, more on the competitive side, kind of, I wouldn't say high rated, but yeah. So we have Crystal Shark, we have Lordy Load, we have Prosperity, Virtue Stream, and Seventh Ascension versus the opponent with Ghost Spell, Inclusion, Sulfonier, Foolish Barrel, and Citry. So let's go and see what happens. So he's going first because he won rock, paper, scissors. So he's going to start with Foolish Burial. Foolish Burial is going to send the Smiger. Okay, so he's going to use Smiger to search. Banish the search. He's going to add a cluster from deck to hand. Sulfonier, he's going to pitch the Citry. Okay. Special summon, then pop. Pop, activate the effect. He's going to special summon Sulfador. Sulfador's effect is going to dump 2. So he dumped Tristaros and he dumped the Parasaur. I don't see many people play the Parasaur, but I could be wrong. I guess I could banish the special summon from hand. So that, I don't know, usually doesn't come up, and it's gonna activate Inclusion. Okay, effect search. He's gonna search his Sulfonier here. Okay, he's gonna set and then activate the Parasaur with the special summon from hand. So I guess it came up. I don't know, maybe it's part of his combo that he does. So he's just gonna go make Nova, make Infinity, and pass. So he has Ghost Spell, he has Cluster, Infinity. He doesn't have a way to get the Tristaros, not that I see. Unless, I don't know. I think he played it kind of weird personally. Because usually you end on Tristaros, Infinity, Cluster. Like, I think that's just like the basic, Like, yeah, he did. There was no hand traps. I didn't have any hand traps, so I don't see how he did end on that, but whatever. Alright, so let's go next. I draw a bit shark. That's pretty good. So I'm gonna start off with Lordy Load to try and proc negate, because I do just literally just search Omni negate banish, but whatever. Not Omni negate banish, it's a negate effect and banish, but it's pretty strong. So get Drill Beam here. Okay, so then we're gonna activate Prosperity for 3. So okay, so I banished my King Caesar because it's just I play this automatically before I side, so I don't need it here going second. I play 2 Kraken and he plays all machines, so I don't think Swamp's gonna do much here. So I think those are pretty good banishes. It activates Cluster here to pop his Inclusion. Okay, and then get the shuffle back Citry. I don't know, that was weird. But I got Super Poly, Ash, and we have Tachyon. So I'm gonna grab the Super Poly because I already have Ascension to search Tachyon. It negates it. So I'm gonna put that back. Okay. So now I'm gonna activate this to try and get my Ascension. He's gonna negate that, which is pretty smart actually. And then we're gonna activate Lordy Load. Now there's no way, but he had to Ghost Spell. There's no he stops this. What are you gonna do? Ash it? Yeah. He Ghost Spells it because this you can add from deck or graveyard. You can spell something from deck or graveyard, so it's all one effect, so you can definitely Ghost Spell that. So now I don't have anything because I don't have a starter to do, so I just set Super Poly, Virtue Stream, and hope for the best. Oh, and I also set the Drill Beam as a bluff, of course. So now just go back to him turn, but I don't know, he has some stuff, his grade is a little bit stacked with stuff, but not too crazy. I think I can catch him off guard here. So he draws a Fenrir that he cannot use, so that works for me. I activate Inclusion to special summon Tristaros. Now Sulfador he pops the Cluster. Cluster doesn't have a grave effect, which is weird for a trap like this, just for his deck, because most of the stuff has grave effects. I thought that was interesting. So you're gonna special on the Sulfador effect. You're gonna dump 2. All right. Which one does he activate? He activates the Dice Vern. These names are crazy. Activates Dice Vern to search. It's wild. Alright, so yep. And he's gonna activate Smiger to also search Spell Trap. So he searches the Inclusion. Okay. Sulfonier. You're gonna pitch the Inclusion, search on Sulfonier. Pop. Sulfonier effect. He's gonna special summon a Citry. Okay. He's gonna go into his Quandrax. Yeah, he goes into a Quandrax. Alright. We're gonna activate. Alright, activate the Tristaros. Okay, it's gonna pop. Let's first summon 2 Sulfadors, 2 Sulfadors. Activate the effect of Quandrax, first summon from the banishment. So this is the only time I can do this because I think he just goes into some crazy Synchro 12 or something. I don't know. I have no idea what he's going to go to, but I think that's just the perfect time to poly him off, because he could just make like a 12 here and then like pop. If he just makes the, what's it called, he can't pop it, but I think he could have made something and done something. I know the one that pops, it pops depending on how many synchros you play, so that wouldn't have done anything. So I don't know what he was going to make, so I just preemptively did this, pitching my Crystal Shark, and then I'll go into my Garura, which is pretty good. Like I said, I think I did right with the banishes here. Garura is really good against his deck, so if he's playing all water machines, mostly water machines. So he just goes to battle here. So I expect him to negate this, but he doesn't negate this. He knows I'm on top deck mode, but he doesn't negate it. He still has a negate for my turn too, but hey, whatever. I think I would have negated this and kept him on, like, you know, one draw next turn, like draw mode. But anyway, I draw Armored Exceeds, which sucks for me because I hate drawing those bricks. But he just passes here. Doesn't really have much besides like a 1 negate. So I draw into Aqua Jet, but it's cool. He still has 1 water on field, so we're good. So him still thinking I'm on like top deck mode. I activate this and he negates it, which is exactly what I wanted him to do. Cool. And then I activate Crystal. Target his Sulfador. It's like, yeah, it's such a bad matchup for him against me in certain situations like this, having waters on the field, because Crystal Shark is so good now. And activate Abyss Shark here. So I'm just gonna search Buzzsaw Shark, which is cool. So this is what I do here. Instead, we're gonna go into Stealth Kraken, and I'm just gonna activate Virtual Stream here, because it's already drew the Armored Exceeds. I can't make the Fortress in Search 2, so I gotta, you know, do a little something different here. We're gonna just clear his board, special summon 2. I'm gonna put 1 without overlay units, so I can go into my Fortress effect for 1. We're gonna search the full Armored Exceeds, and then we're going to go into our full armored Crystal Lancer 0, which is cool that it's a full armored. I don't think that this card's kind of like a lot older, so it's cool that it's still in like the full armored archetype. But yeah, Crystal Lancer 0. We're gonna make our Dark Lancer, activate, yep, Armored Exceeds. We're gonna attach the spawn to it. So then we got 28 attack. Then we're gonna activate the effect, so he gets his attack, another attack in a row. So make sure it's in a row. So if you attack with this, activate the effect, but then attack with something else, you lose that extra attack. So you gotta make sure you attack twice in a row here. So it does come into play sometimes with having like monster coordination, how you attack, but yeah, that's just how that effect works. So we're gonna attack again with 34, and then when we attack for game, let's go. That was actually pretty cool. I love doing it that way, you know, Armored Exceeds, because it's pretty easy to OTK here with, you know, how you do that going second. So yeah, let's get into game 2. All right, game 2, I have Drill Beam, Buzzsaw Shark, 7th Tachyon, Crystal Shark, and Abyss Shark. Almost the same hand, almost the same hand. It's kind of crazy. And he has Inclusion, Smiger, he has got Tierra Birth, Sulfador, and Sulfanier. Okay. He's going first because I know in game 1. So he's going to start off with Inclusion. Cool. He's going to search. He searches another Sulfanier, so he has 2 Sulfaniers in hand. Okay. Activate Sulfanier effect. He's going to pitch the Smiger, which is pretty good because he gets to search. Okay. Pop. Effect. Special summon a Sulfanier. Okay. Smiger effect. He's going to search. Search cluster. Okay. Activate Sulfador effect. Pop Inclusion. Search up from hand. Pop Sulfador effect. He's going to dump 2. So he dumps the Parasortal and Tristaros. Okay. Cool. He's going to go into his Nova and make Infinity. Now Parasortal's effect. To advance his special summon from hand. So special summon the Sulfanier. Okay, he's gonna activate Inclusion's effect to special summon. Yep, banish it to special summon. Okay, so this is a lot better how it's supposed to be. Have this so he can kind of, you know, do a little bit more stuff. So he has a cluster, Infinity, he has Staros with Sulfanier. So he does gonna special summon another one and then go into something. So he does. Okay, yeah, he actually goes into Eleskeletus, which is kind of a weird name, whatever. All right, Eleskeletus effect to add back Inclusion for follow up next turn. Pretty good. Activate your Staros effect to pop and special summon. So Sulfador and Citri. Special activate Esqueletus effect to special summon the Tristaros. Okay. Activate Birth. Alright, cool. So he has 2 different ways to go into synchros here. So you can go into a Synchro 7, and then he can go into a Synchro 9 off the Synchro 7 after whatever effect he uses. So not bad. So he has like a good amount of interruptions here. Now it's my turn. I draw into Automate Slay. Let's go. That really comes in clutch here. So after Automate Slay, we're gonna pitch the Caesar, and he's gonna chain cluster, and I am like, what are you doing? So he uses the effect. Okay, he's gonna shuffle back in, and he's gonna target this. He's gonna target Slay. I thought he was doing the same thing kind of he did last turn where he popped his inclusion. Of course, inclusion on the field. So I was like, is he popping something else? Like I don't know. Bro is crazy juicing right now, but whatever. All right, so yep, that gets shuffled back anyway. Now we're gonna activate Crystal Shark since it has waters on the field, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna go to battle here, trying to bait this Citry, which it doesn't work, of course. He's gonna special summon. Then he's gonna go into a Synchro 7. So now I just go back. So now he has a Synchro 7 field. I ain't gonna worry about that one. So I activate Abyss Shark in hand, special summon the Search. So I search the 7-color fish since I already have a Schiller. You see, there's so many ways to search this. That's why having multiple of these is really good, because you can like search it off a Abyss Shark. You know, you can also search it off of a part 2. It's pretty cool. It's just an archetype being able to search it. So having multiple of these in deck does come in handy. Now we're gonna go into our Kragan effect. He's gonna chain Tristaros. I'm gonna chain the Drill Beam on the Dragster just so I can get rid of it, because whatever he summons still gets popped after everything resolves. So there's I'm not like I'm scared of whatever he summons here. So you're gonna special summon and then go into his Legacia, which does absolutely nothing, unless it's resolved and is able to use this effect on a special summon. But he does not, because it gets popped after it resolves, because it comes to water, and I can pop any water on his field. So now I'm free to do whatever I want. Tachyon. We're gonna reveal 101. We're gonna search the my surfacing, and we're gonna put back the 7. He did his job, so now he gets to go back to the deck, which is pretty cool. Big Jaws. Special summon, effect to search. We're gonna search the Hydro Jet Shark. Special summon. So I didn't have to use the effect here. I didn't really have anything to dump because I didn't want to dump any of the Armored Xyz cards. So I could have just left it here and then have follow up, like sending it off and then using his Grave effect to search the surfacing spell, but that's a little misplay on my side. But then we're going to go into the part 2 here, so I can detach, so put that in the grave, so he only has 2 for the next Xyz, and I can search back the 7th color. Like I said, many ways to search 7th color, so just having one in there and having multiple drill beams, really cool. Now we're going to overlay, go into the fortress search 2, so full armor and armored, cool. Now we're going to go and normal summon the Buzzsaw, okay. Get another surfacing, then we're gonna go into the Virtue, and that's exactly why I kept this in here, because it's actually going against his deck to pop. Having Virtue Stream is pretty good, so I kept that in here post second. So now I'm gonna activate effect. We're going to get rid of one to add it, so basically just add it back for follow-up, which is pretty good. So then I'm going to Crystal Zero effect. We're gonna put this here. We're gonna remove the overlay to negate his monsters, but I was doing this because I am going second. I'm not, I can't attack or anything, so it's not like I can win here, so I'm trying to set up. So I do that just so I can go to a Lancer, and Lancer's gonna actually put this back just so my full armored Xyz can be live, because I can summon Lancer over top the Virtue Dragon, because it says, well, ranker 3 or 4 Xyz monsters though. And that's still considered an Xyz summon, so I can special summon it with the trap card. We're gonna activate Armored Xyz because I wanted to get rid of this, because I do have, most of my plays next turn are gonna be spell traps. So yeah, I need to still get rid of that. So I'm gonna snatch it up. So he has like almost nothing. So I'm just gonna set 2, and I'm gonna pass. So I still have a pop. I have Virtue Stream. I have Snatch. Pretty straight. But he draws Called By, and that's like legit for Stealth Kragan here, which sucks. I was like, that's a crazy draw. Inclusion, he's gonna search Sulfenir, Sulfador's effect, pop Inclusion, special summon, effect, he's gonna dump 2. Alright, dumps Tristaros and dumps Smiger, so that's pretty good. Alright, agree the effect negative inclusion, the special summon, alright. Alright, Tristaros, I'm gonna pop to proc it. So then he's gonna activate Cluster to try and pop by shuffling back. So I'm gonna activate Virtue Stream to pop 2 in the back. He's gonna chain the Tristaros, special summon, and then go into his Amatrix. Okay, so I'm gonna pop his back row, and then that's gonna pop this too, because Stealth Kraken. Jeez, I don't know why that left my head. Stealth Kraken still resolves here because he still has the water on the field, even though it itself is not on the field. Alright, so that's gonna pop, cool. So Amatrix is gonna special summon. I'm gonna activate Kraken to special summon, but I get caught up with the called by. So maybe I could have preemptively activated Armored Xyz before I did all that. So that way I could have dodged the call by attaching the Kraken before it gets called by. So I could have dodged it out. I still could have like snatched up his Soulful Door or something. So it still wouldn't have been a total waste, but yeah. And then I would have had 2 pops on the field because he's playing like all water machines. So they're kind of a misplay, I don't know if you can read that he just has call by in his hand, but there's something I could have done because I do like to play around call by, especially when I'm doing this pop combo here. Yeah, but he does get the stretch summon, so I go into my full armor here, go into my fortress, and I'm just gonna preemptively snatch his Tristaros here. Yep. So then he's gonna activate the Smiger here to search another inclusion, but he already activated his turn, but I think he's gonna use it for discard. Sophoneer, yep, discard. Special summon, then he's gonna pop, effect. He's gonna special summon the Trisvern. I'm saying that probably wrong. He's gonna tribute summon. I don't know where he was going with this. I thought he was gonna activate to get a synchro. You can target physical card you control, special summon monsters for next strike, except machine synchro also destroy the card. So I think he had targeted himself, pop, special summon to synchro. I guess when, I don't know, onto a 7 or something. But then he just scoops here. I guess he didn't have anything effective to make. He still has 10 cards in his extra deck, but I guess he didn't have like a XDs to summon. Maybe he was locked. I'm not sure. But we 2-0'd Synchron, or we 2-0'd Crystron, so I'm gonna take that. So yeah, 2-0'd Synchron. Sharks still not the best deck, obviously. I was struggling, doing this without Bomb and Shark, but hey, that's gonna do it. This is Creed. I'm out.